It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Jags and the Chargers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're so good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden you turn around and look at the quarterbacks we have in this game. Now we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop. But also in these organizations, they continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent, better systems, play to their strengths, maybe protect some of their weaknesses. That's what it takes to play at a high level at the quarterback for a long time in the NFL, and give credit to both these players and both these organizations. I think it's official. They have their quarterback of the future, and the future looks bright.
With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Chargers have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert to throw. That is caught, side of the end zone. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They trail here by it. As this drive will start with a 1st down. He'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. Third and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll try to run for it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
On first down, Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. 2nd down, Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Herbert. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Look wide, get this one complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Throwing again, Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. They need 8 as they come up for third down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing, Herbert. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the tackle, Anton Harrison. Here's Lawrence to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be third down. Back to throw. Lawrence. That one on target with Burke. They've got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. They'll run it once more with Etienne. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to take this all the way home. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Tremble comes in motion. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They face 2nd down and 7. Tremble comes in motion. Now a play fake. Herbert. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Second down and 3. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. Chargers will take over possession here at the 44.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Tight end on the move left. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he'll work his way down inside the 40. David Long there on the stop. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down. That's going to be caught.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jags offense ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. A first down throw for Lawrence. He will find Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. On first down, Lawrence. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
it's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Catch made there by Allen. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Chargers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Josh Hines-Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to at the 29. Second down and 8. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Throwing is Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Trayvon Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the gun on third down, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw and brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's first and 10. Now Lawrence. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. To throw is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. Whoa. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it's
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it, gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
On second down, here's Etienne. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. Lawrence now. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to tie things up here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can go out breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And that's going to get closed up quickly. He'll get only to the 37. Now it's Herbert. Short one there, caught by Tremble. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll stick to the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll run here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. They'll run. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction, defense. Automatic 1st down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Allen in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Back to throw. Lawrence. Off he goes. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. 2nd and 6 coming up. They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Now, a big 3rd down. To throw is Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Now, on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. But now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Lawrence. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now, 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Here's ETN. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. So now, a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert to the tight end, and he fits it in on a corner route. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw is Herbert. This one complete to Watkins.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now they face 3rd down and 7. Herbert to the air again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one, he's got to have. He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Etienne. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Play action now. It's Lawrence. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play. I think that's going to be holding on the offense. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here comes second down. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now on second down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. Here's Lawrence. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Second down, here's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. Now on the return, he has lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. The Jaguars offense starting to trot out for this next possession. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. run straight ahead for ETN. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He finds his tight end, Ingram. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Up the middle, here's ETN. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with ETN. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. The Chargers offense about ready to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A 1st down on a gain of 11. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. This one complete to Palmer.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Herbert. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
I just think at this stage in overtime, Mike, that's just too big of a gamble to take. A field goal wins the game. Now, you give the ball to the other side, and now they can go down and kick it and end the game.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Lawrence now. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Chargers have it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet. But then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
On first down, Herbert. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Darnell Savage, terrific coverage there, able to get a hand on it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, neither team able to break the deadlock in the overtime period. That's going to do it. This game ends in a tie. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.